Hi everyone, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. Today I will be showcasing and reviewing, talking to you guys about some fragrances that I have added to my collection. These are fragrances with citrus notes that I think will be perfect for summer, especially since we had such a hot summer last year. I barely wore any of my floral fragrances because it was an inferno here, and I wanted very fresh and crisp fragrances, and I think somehow this summer is going to be the same, so you can say I am preparing. I have two fragrances that I would like to showcase. I picked up from Paris Corner. It is called Taskeen Marina, and also I picked up from Khadlaj Perfumes. This one, it is from their Maison collection, and it is called Maison Flor Oud. The first fragrance I will talk about, this one, it is called Taskeen Marina. I have heard a lot about just the fragrance called Taskeen. I did look at this one, but it is the Taskeen Marina which said buy me and bring me home. This is what Taskeen Marina looks like. It is a similar bottle to Taskeen Caramel Cascade, which I have also reviewed. I don't know which one of these videos will be posted first. However, this bottle, it is very beautiful, and the color of the bottle changes when it is held in different positions. The bottom part, it's more of a purple, light purple color, and it is orange on top. Taskeen Marina, this fragrance has a very beautiful aromatic opening. Grapefruit, it is very present. It is a ripe, juicy grapefruit opening. It lists a grapefruit and tropical orange. But the note which is prominent, it is this ripe grapefruit. This fragrance lists in the heart note lily of the valley, jasmine, and peach. What I really do sense, it's a very strong peach accord mixed with jasmine. Jasmine is also present, which does add a very nice floral touch to the fragrance, so it is not all citrusy. The lily of the valley note, honestly, I do not sense this very much. It is listed, but to my nose, this note is not there. I would be dishonest if I said I could sense this. The base of this fragrance, it is musk and blackberry. And I was a bit surprised that I could really get whiffs of this berry note in the dry down, sometimes in the heart of this fragrance. The longer that this fragrance remains on my skin, the more beautiful it becomes. There is quite a good dose of musk combined with the citrus notes. It is very pretty. It is not too sweet. It is not cloying. It is just a beautiful everyday citrus fragrance. This is really a very nice, you would say, jeans and t-shirt fragrance for shorts running around in summer. It is very pretty and it is not expensive. I think I paid about 30 euros for this, if that much. The longevity of this fragrance, I would say it is about 4 to 5 hours. It does not have a lot of sillage. It is not something that you have to be careful how you dose it. This one, it is quite a good find. Honestly, I did not see that this is an inspiration from any other scent. These fragrances, I cannot test them prior to buying them. I buy them due to the notes, and if when I am testing them, they do remind me strongly of something I already have, I will compare them and I will let you know about them. This one, I will be talking about this a lot more on my channel. I did write a lot of notes when I was sampling this fragrance. The next one, it is this fragrance here from Khadlaj, and it is from their Maison line, and this one, it is called Flor Oud, or I think Flor Oud. It is short for floral oud. The packaging, it is really pretty, and they do add some words in the cover about their fragrance house. And this is what the fragrance look like. It is a very elegant bottle. When I opened this fragrance box, I could already smell the fragrance. There was a little bit of leakage because I did order this fragrance from a website in the UK, but as it seems, they are shipping from the US. It took about 3 weeks for me to get this, and by the time it got here, it was knocked about a little. I mean, the bottle is fine, but there was some of the fragrance leaking out. The top, it is quite pretty on this fragrance. When I saw that this was called Flor Oud, I was thinking that the wood maybe was coming from the cinnamon tree. There is this ingredient that I do use sometimes in my Indian cooking, and it is called fleur, I believe. It is very aromatic. It is a moss which grows on cinnamon trees. So I was thinking, aha, maybe this is what is in this fragrance, but by looking at the website, Flor Oud, it is short for floral oud. As you can see, I have used quite a bit of this one. The opening of this fragrance, it is pretty. It is different. The opening, it is mandarin and rose. The mandarin, it is very present. It is a very citrus opening. But after a short time, I do sense a bit of this rose note. It is not very prominent. It adds a hint of floral, but it is still there, and this touch of rose and this mandarin in the opening, it is absolutely delicious. It is not a very ripe mandarin note. It is more citrusy, a bit more fresh. It is a very fresh mandarin and not very sweet. The heart note of this fragrance, it is pear, orange blossom and jasmine. There are citrus fragrances which are very cooling. They are not too aromatic. This one, it is a fresh citrus, but it is at the same time very, very aromatic. Without the jasmine, this would have been maybe a bit more on the masculine side, but this is really in the middle, more leaning a bit feminine. I absolutely love a pear note in a fragrance. Pear, it is always such a fleeting note, and a lot of times you cannot smell or you cannot sense the pear note, and when it is there, it disappears almost immediately. What I truly appreciate about this fragrance is that it has a pear note, it is there, it lingers, and it is beautiful. The pear notes combined with the citrus, the jasmine, and the orange blossom. This is so beautifully done in this fragrance. This fragrance is called Flor Oud, and you would expect it to have a very strong oud note, but this is absolutely not the case. To my nose, there is a woody note in this fragrance. You can call it oud, and this is not the typical oud which is normally present in Middle Eastern fragrances. The woody notes in this fragrance, it does add a bit of depth, it adds a bit of richness. It is very well blended, and this is a fragrance which punches way above the price point. I think it is the Peruvian balsam which really gives more of this little bit of oudi accord, and not really an oud note from this oud wood, this very aged wood which is used in Middle Eastern fragrances. Flor Oud, it is a strong fragrance. It does have quite a bit of projection, and it lasts forever. From all of the Middle Eastern fragrances I picked up in the last couple of months, where I am still catching up on reviews, this is one of the best ones. I will do a review where I rank all of these fragrances. I also have a review which is coming up with all of the fragrances which just did not work for me. A lot of the fragrances were hyped fragrances, so I am really not liking everything. If you are looking for a nice fragrance, something different with a citrus note, this would definitely be one to pick up. I mean, this is also costing about 40 euros. It is not expensive. And sadly, for most people, this will be a blind buy, unless if you are in the UK, where they do have a lot of Middle Eastern fragrance parfumeries, or in the Middle East. But I really love this, and it is money well spent. I will be getting a lot of use out of this one this summer. By the way, this is not a summer fragrance. Due to the Peruvian balsam and the woody notes in this fragrance, this jasmine note, honestly, you could wear this fragrance, I would say, all year round. Maybe not in the dead of winter, but this would be suitable in the fall, in the summer, in the spring. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, show me some love, and hope to see you again in another one of my videos. Ciao!